Alright, I don't want to count, but I think we have lethal here. So, guys, are you ready? We are going to... Yeah, this 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 38. So we will kill him! Immortal in one laser shot! Ah. Oh man, what a relief. Finally did the combo. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Lenny and you're watching Lenny TV. Man, today's combo was a real pain in the ass to actually pull off. I hope you have more luck actually playing and managing to get to this combo. It took me a lot of games. Nonetheless, this deck is really fun and it's an actual one-turn kill combo, I would say, and you can even probably kill someone when they're at 50 life, which is not that easy with my previous infinite combos. So this one is actually the most consistent one, even when you want to kill opponents that have more than 30 life. So before we get into the deck, actually I want to plug my previous infinite combos, so you might want to check out this video that will be on top. Before we get into this week's, or this videos, why I was saying this week's, before we get into this deck explanation, I want to remind you to smash that like, smash that subscribe, hit the bell button if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming deck lists that are all going to be really fun. And I want to plug another infinite combo right now, because I'm already made two. They're both real fun. And without further ado, let's get right into the deck I brought today. Alright everyone, we are in the deck builder. As always, I'm going to briefly explain what this deck is all about, how the combo works, and I'm going to briefly talk about the sideboard, because I did something pretty weird. You can kind of take this deck in two directions. I think this is the more consistent one against aggressive decks, but I'm going to explain that right now. So, the combo consists of Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge, because Tezzeret reads, creature and planeswalker spells you cast have affinity for artifacts. And the only ability you need to know, or maybe two, the first +2 is his laser beam. So Tezzeret, Master of Bridge deals X damage to an opponent, to each opponent, where X is the number of artifacts you control. You gain X life. So we want to create a lot of artifacts. He can also return target artifact for his -3 from your graveyard to your hand. Is that... Will you need that a lot of times? No. You will see one instance in today's gameplay where it actually won us the game. But you want to focus on his static ability and his +2. So combining Tezzeret with Karn the Great Creator, and I think you know Karn deactivates activated abilities of artifacts your opponents control, but also he can turn artifacts into creatures. We won't need that at all for the combo, but his -2 can give us... We can fetch for any artifact from outside the game, meaning from our sideboard, and put it in our hand. We will talk about the sideboard, but I will briefly mention the combo enabling card here. It is Guardian of Koilos. Key aspect of this thing is it's a creature, so it's getting the static effect from Tezzeret, so it can cost 0. And it also reads, when he enters the battlefield, you may return another target historic permanent you control to its owner's hand. So the combo goes like this: you have Tezzeret, you play Karn for free, because if you have 5 or 4 artifacts, you will be able to cast Karn for free, because he is a planeswalker, he has the affinity for artifacts. So this is free. You play Karn, you need 5 artifacts to go infinite. You minus him, you get 1 Guardian of Koilos. You play the first Guardian of Koilos. Guardian triggers. It will ask you to return a historic permanent. You will point at the Karn. You return the Karn, you play the Karn for free again. Then you minus Karn again, you get another Koilos from the sideboard. You play the second Koilos from the sideboard. Now you can bring more Koiloses from the sideboard until you're done. This will just ramp up how many artifacts you have on the field. But from then, you want to return the Guardians over and over again to your hand and replaying them. Now, you might say, yeah, but that's not infinite, right? Because you are just replaying the Guardians and nothing else happens. For that reason, we have Kiora in here and Sai. To truly deal an infinite amount of damage, or to truly explode in damage in one turn, to one turn kill someone with this deck, you need Sai in play as well. Now, the good thing is, with Kiora, you will see that every Guardian that is being played will also trigger Kiora, meaning you will draw your entire deck as long as you play the Guardians. So you can draw your entire deck until you find Sai, and then you can play Sai and continue with playing the Guardians. And when Sai is on the battlefield, you will create a lot of 1/1 colorless Thopter artifacts. And this is actually your really important main combo piece as well. Because if you have Sai on the field, every Guardian entering will create a Thopter, and that means you can do that infinitely, or let's say to 40 damage, and then just push that laser button on Tezzeret and shoot our opponent into outer space with it. And win the game, actually. It's really fun if you manage to one turn kill the opponent. And you should totally try this deck. It's a hell of fun. Now, we have one Saheeli in here, because Saheeli will create a lot of artifacts as well. Because every Planeswalker spell we have in here, and no, basically every spell except creature spells, meaning Sai and the Guardians and Meteor Golems, will create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact. So this has actually a lot of synergy in this deck. We have only 20 lands and 4 Mox Ambers in this list, because Mox Ambers are artifacts, and artifacts trigger Sai and Saheeli, so we want that. We have Bag of Holding, which is a really good card, I think, in combo decks, because you can activate it, and if you have, let's say, 3 Tezzerets in your hand, you can put one underneath the bag, and even if you need to use your Tezzerets, you have always one spare underneath the bag, but you can cycle or replace your useless combo pieces. If you have 3 Sais, you don't need them. There can only be one in play. So you can put one underneath the bag, draw a fresh card, maybe you need some removal, maybe you find some. And that's the theory behind the Bag of Holding. Now later down the line you can crack it and get back one missing combo piece and just go off. So I think Bag of Holding is a pretty good card. We have 4 copies of Traveler's Amulet to actually guarantee our land drops. We have 3 basic islands, 3 basic swamps. We can fetch for them with Traveler's Amulet. And that is, first, it's an artifact, so it synergizes really well, and we are able to run less lands, more artifacts to trigger our key cards here. Now to reach our Treasure Map, I don't need to say a lot about Treasure Map. Treasure Map is a beloved card for a good reason. You can scry, and after you have 3 counters on Treasure Map, it transforms. It generates 3 treasures, so it ramps you, and in this deck it's really good because it's also generating 3 artifacts. And all we need is 5 to go infinite, basically. So Treasure Map is a real MVP in this deck as well. And to survive to the later stages, we have some removal in the form of Cast Down and Moment of Craving. But we also have 2 Phyrexian Scriptures and 1 Raska's Contempt. I put in Phyrexian Scriptures in here because it is a one-sided board wipe, and that should be in theory really strong. You can turn Sai, that is our only creature that is not an artifact, into an artifact, and then it's a one-sided board wipe all the time. I think that's strong. I want to try that out, so that's why this is in here. You can run probably cards like Ritual of Soot or Cry of the Carnarium. The only thing you need to worry about when running Cry is that you might not be able to cast it on turn 3 because you need 2 black sources. We only have 13 here. Granted, we cannot tap Mox Amber ever for black because we don't have black colors in our legendary or in our planeswalkers here or legendary permanents. But you can fetch for black with Traveler's Amulet, so that might round it up or put you somewhere in the lines of 17, but 17 is also not enough to cast it on turn 3 consistently, right? So, yeah. Maybe Ritual of Soot's better. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to build this deck against a control deck, I would take out the cast downs, the Moment of Craving, the Scriptures, and the Rascal's Contempt, and put in 4 Thought Erasure and 2 Negate. That is basically why I put these in here, just to tell you guys how I would build this against a control deck. This is basically all you need. 4 Koilos in the sideboard for Karn to fetch. We have some Meteor Golems here to deal with permanents that are really annoying. It's really expensive, but if you have Tezzeret on the field, this can be really cheap and a really good removal. And we have 2 Sorcerer's Spyglass, serving somewhat of a similar role as Negate, but it's also an artifact, so you might want to run actually 4 Spyglasses if you play against control decks. With this, we want to shut down really annoying Planeswalkers. Whew, alright, so we explained the whole deck, and without further ado, let's jump right into the awesome infinite 1-turn kill combo that you can pull off with Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. Alright, our first opponent is Corgano. He's playing as Karn. And we have the weirdest hand I've ever seen. We will not keep this one. Oh my god, this one looks pretty bad as well. But we can try, right? We will try this. Let's toss 1 amulet at the bottom of a library. Oh my god, what is happening? Alright, so we picked up a pretty good card here. We will start off with the Backwater, which will always enter the battlefield tapped. But it will also gain us a life. And against red, that might win us the game, right? 1 more life. Could be the difference between winning or losing. And I wanna play actually the Bag of Holding and the Amulet. The Bag of Holding is a card I tried out in my last combo deck. And for combo decks, the Bag of Holding is actually really useful. Because you want a lot of copies of the same card if you run a combo, right? Because you want to maximize the chances of drawing them. Now, the bad thing when you do that, for example, if they're all legendary permanents, like Planeswalkers are, you can only have 1 in play, so every card you draw after the fact after the first one is probably useless and will not really help you to get to a winning board state, right? Let's actually draw a card here and let's discard a card with Bag of Holding. Alright, and let's put Phyrexian Scriptures under that. So we have a board clear stored under Bag of Holding. And we can crack open Traveler's Amulet to get a second black source at his end step. Should we decide that that is a good play. What I want to do next turn... Shock in my face, alright. What the hell? Is this a mono-red list? That had no turn 1 and turn 2 and turn 3 play? What is this? Weird. This is so weird. I'm going to crack the amulet and get a swamp from that, securing the Phyrexian Scriptures here. We will draw a swamp anyway, but we will actually play the Watery Grave. We will let it enter the battlefield tapped, and we will test the waters here. We will play a Saheeli. Saheeli should survive any burn spell that can come down here at 1 mana. Today I craft but she will also generate us servo because we can play Mox Amber afterwards. Meaning that we have ramped up a little bit. We will not use her minus at all. I feel like I've lost track of the previous topic I was talking about. I think I was just talking about Bag of Holding being a good card in combo decks, because you can run a lot of duplicates of a card, up to 4 of every combo piece you need, because you can toss them away if you are desperate for an answer or another piece, because you don't need the piece, the first piece.
Enough.
You already have enough of that. Alright, we have a lot of mana actually. Let's put down. Let's play Karn. It will gain us life. It will create a servo. And we will minus Karn here. We'll actually fetch for... Now this is the sideboard in here that I would board in against control. But essentially all you need for the infinite combo is exactly these cards. So I'm going to get one Guardian right now. And we will play the Traveler's Amulet as well. It will generate another token. Now maybe that was a mistake, because he could have the Chain Dweller destroying everything that's on my side of the field. But it seems like it's a pure burn deck, which can actually turn into a real problem here if we take 4 damage every time my opponent casts a spell. What is happening here? So he's targeting Saheeli for 2. He wants to get rid of Saheeli real bad.
Innovation knows no bounds. Alright,
so we will Phyrexian Scriptures 100%. That should be a completely one-sided board clear. Yeah. I'm going to cast that right now. We will put a +1/+1 counter on a servo. And... let's plus Karn here. And we can turn the Traveler's Amulet into a creature.
Say hello to my little friend.
Maybe that is not really useful here. I mean, it might not be useful at all. But yeah, I don't feel too pressured right now. We have 17 life. We have a Karn. We have a pretty decent board, and everything is going to survive the second trigger of the Phyrexian Scriptures. So how this saga works is... that's actually a lot of damage. But I'm going to take it. We're going to take this one. So we are down to 9. That's actually getting really scary. So he wants to attack here. That is probably a good idea. Because these guys are going to be dead anyways. But I don't mind. Actually, the amulet is better if it stays alive, because killing an artifact that's here is harder for a red deck than killing a creature. Now, he will not play any more creatures. Alright, treasure map. Alright, every non-artifact creature would be wiped from the board, but I had to block the damage. I couldn't just take that as well. Alright, so let's search for some other combo pieces here. Mox Amber is not something that we need. So we will put that underneath the Bag of Holding. We will continue searching for other combo pieces. And I guess we will turn the amulet into a creature as well. And attack for 1. I am not expecting creatures with haste here, because I have not seen a single one of them. And this looks like a full-on burn deck. We might be very well... oh my god, it's a Rakdos list? What in the Holy Seven Seas is going on? This is bad.
Silence.
This is actually really bad. Yeah. So we are at 9 life. We cannot gain life. We're at 6 life. Cannot gain life. Alright, let's scry first. We don't need the amulet. Let's activate the bag of holding. Oh, we don't need that as well. Can we pull this off somehow? I don't actually think we can. That's so sad. Let's put the amulet underneath the bag of holding. Alright, so we can turn off this minus ability here. Next turn we take guaranteed 2 damage. If we don't create a blocker. If we create a blocker, we might survive another turn. So what I'm going to do... Is this tapped when I create it? Yep, it's tapped. So I'm definitely in trouble now. Because... Wait a second. This is only 2 damage, right? And burn spells typically do 3 damage. So we might still survive at 1 health. And that might buy us 1 more turn anyway. Let's try. Our chance is really small. But the thing is, we have a chance. As long as we have a chance, we are going to stay in here. We will create another devil.
They're so cute.
That's fine. We will take 1 from here. 1 because he can tap this one at any time. And if he has some burn spells... If he has 2 burn spells, we are dead. If he has only got 1 burn spell, we might have a chance. That's it. Sovereign's Bite does only deal 3 damage, but he has 1 more card. Oh! We should have scryed at my beginning of my turn. Let's scry now. Kiora. We really need Tezzeret. Let's scry again. We don't need cast down now. Let's activate bag of holding. Yeah, we are not really lucky here with our draws. At this point, even if we pick up a Tezzeret, we are in real bad shape anyways. You can cast this Guardian, but we are dead. Oh yeah. What a lame game this was for this deck. That was not a good showing for it at all. Because this deck is hella fun if you actually manage to assemble your comp pieces. But it feels pretty bad if you don't. So that's a... Alright, our next opponent is Archangel. He's playing as Jace. And let's see what he has got for us. I really like this hand. In comparison to last game, where we basically did nothing, this hand looks like a lot of action. It has some answers as well, so I'm expecting a fun game with this hand. All we need is 1 mana and we are fine. We'll start off with the land and an untapped source of islands. And we will shock Watery Grave in if we need removal. If we don't, we will play it untapped. We are not forced to bring it in. We will not play the Mox Ember because if we manage to pick up another land, we can already start generating some artifacts with these creatures. With this Planeswalker, with this creature. Because we can play this for free. Now, this is a threat we need to remove. If we find a land, but there is no time to not deal with this. Now I'm waiting, and what is up with playing against red here? Is this very normal play queue, by the way? So chances of facing up against competitive mono red lists should be small, but this looks like a competitive mono red list. At 1 mana he can only buff it for 1/1/1 counter. So I'm going to Moment of Craving it now. And that should negate the complete effect here. So we're back to 20 and his Steamkin is dead. At 1 mana he can play the Sideways Ape, and some Wizards, or light up the stage. He draws into a Skewer he cannot cast, and a Mountain. So we know that he is able to reach. Oh, he can cast it because it's turn free. Never mind, I'm a little bit off here. So he could cast that. We have all our pieces. And we will start off with Saheeli. And I have good reason for that. We start off with Saheeli because we don't need Saheeli for success, basically. To go infinite or 1-turn kill Laser Beam Tezzeret, you need Sai. Because in combination with Sai and the Koilos cards, you can generate infinite amount of tokens, and therefore infinite amount of damage can be lasered at Archangel's face. So if he destroys Saheeli, we are okay. Because for infinite we need Sai, but not Saheeli. Alright, we are already up to 4 mana. If you find a land, we're up to 5. But we're also down to 13 life. We find a land, it's a tap land, and that's not that bad. We will bring that into play. And we will cast Sai, the Master Thopterist. And we will hit for 1 damage with the Servo. We will not use Saheeli's minus at all. Next turn we can actually cast Tezzeret. Can we? Can I tap the Mox Ember? No, because yeah I can, but if I copy it then it copies it and it's tapped, right? So I cannot actually ramp with this ability, I think. Otherwise I would have totally ramped into Tezzeret and shot his face with a laser just to gain some life, because this game is easily winnable if we just gain some life off of the interplanar beacons, Saheeli, and the artifacts. We don't need to go infinite at all. And we just shoot the laser beam! Gain 4 life off of that. And we start hitting our opponent for 2. I have not seen a single creature so far, right? Oh, except Runaway Steamkin. That's right, I already forgot that. Risk factor. I don't think risk factor can kill me here. In combination with anything, I'm safe at 7 life. There is nothing at 2 mana that can kill me. Alright, so now we will, I guess, tap this for black. Play another Amber. Create some more tokens. And we will keep this one. Let's activate the Bag of Holding. Maybe we find another artifact. Nope. A land. We don't need that. So let's exile that below the Bag of Holding. And yeah. Let's just shoot a big laser at Archangel. Gaining us 6 life.
Don't you see?
And now let's hit him in the face. For free. So at 11 life we have basically won. Yeah. So GG Archangel, you tried to burn us, but Tezzeret just lasered your face. No chance. Alright, Wrath of Gods, and he's playing as Jace. Let's see. Our hand looks great. So we have 2 black sources, we have Psy, we have Mox. Those are really good cards. Oh, and we drew this third source. Let's start off with the Interplanar Beacon and a Bag of Holding. Now this looks like a pretty fast deck as well. What is going on? Now this gets rid of everything. Except if it's countered. But we should have a way of dealing with this opponent, right? Watergrave tapped into 1 amulet. Why not? We will have some flying blockers of size. Passive ability. Meaning that we can block these guys. The Spectre Sailor and the Storm Tamer can both be blocked by the Thopters. Is our opponent leaving up 3 mana? Yes, he is. So our opponent is expecting us to play something here. And I don't want to play into his trap. So we're going to activate the Bag of Holding. And we will put Bag of Holding in the Bag of Holding. Which is pretty weird, but we're going to do it anyway. And then we will pass. Now we have a few options. Did I play my land? I think I played my land, right? Yeah. I'm just second, right? Yeah. We started off with the Sailor.
Listen
right,
up, and I'll
Kazumina.
teach you a trick or two. My students are loyal geniuses.
We will take 2 again here. But now he is tapped out, so I'm feeling really comfortable here. I will not activate the amulet. I will rather keep the mana or the artifact on the battlefield. We will cast Mox Amber and another Traveler's Amulet to create 2 Thopters. And next turn we will Phyrexian Scriptures turn Psy into an artifact. Because I'm pretty sure that he will downtick Kazumina again. And all we need to... Oh my god, he will return the Psy. Alright, next time we have 4, 5, 6 mana. So we are 1 mana short of actually casting Psy and the Scriptures. That would be optimal. But we have to Scriptures our next turn now. Can this return enchantments? Nope. Or sagas? Nope. That means we will Scriptures next turn 100%. We will... Actually, do we block here? We'll just block the 2-2. I think we can afford taking 2. But I'm not sure if we can afford taking more. Let's use the Scriptures here. And we will attack here. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage from my opponent. We will try to finish off Kazumina here. He would need to sacrifice the Storm Tamer. Does he have an answer for the Scriptures? He was just like, oh yeah, just finish off the Kazumina here. I don't care. Unsummon actually returns my Thopter, but I cannot block with it anyway. Next turn all his creatures will be gone. Alright. You're down to 4 life. We will crack open the Traveler's Amulet just to thin out the deck. We'll grab a swamp. This should increase our chances of drawing something good. And we draw Tezzeret. And that is indeed good. Very good. Now I don't want to play into his trap. We are going to start off by playing Kiora. If he counters Kiora... Oh my god! What an idiot. Sorry. Now we can play the Sai. Sai is way more important for our deck. We will pass the turn. We have 3 artifacts, so Tezzeret already heals us for free. Unsummon on the Sai. Alright. Alright, now we exile his entire graveyard. We will play Sai again. If he has a counter spell for it now, alright, go ahead. He has, unfortunately, but it's better than for him to counter Tezzeret, right? Because Tezzeret can single-handedly swing this game completely around. Treasure map will be activated. Yep. Yep. We want Karn. So I don't need to scry my upkeep. We actually want Karn. So let's try and actually play Tezzeret. If he just drew top deck the counterspell, I will be pretty sad. Come on. Do you have a counterspell? Or not? If you have... Oh my, he has a counterspell. He just drew a counterspell. Alright, we have Sai on the field. Let's scry. Now, let's put that away. Let's pass. Alright. He drew 1 land, so there might be 1 more counterspell. This is actually annoying. Let's activate Bag of Holding. Let's put Saheeli underneath the Bag of Holding. Yep, we don't need that.
Time to come up with a new plan.
Let's thin our deck more. Let's activate this amulet as well. Because we can flip the treasure map anyway, giving us 5 artifacts, and that's all we need. We want to find another Tezzeret. Let's draw here. Do I actually want to cycle the amulet? No. We want to play the amulet. We want to create some Thopters. Now we want to activate the Bag of Holding. And we want to put the swamp underneath the bag. And now we are going to attack for 1. So this is a pretty close game. Our opponent has almost dead, but just almost. Winged Words will draw him 2 cards. So he might have some counter spells here again. We will crack open the amulet here, because we already have 5 artifacts. And we only need 5. Let's play a land. Let's activate the Bag of Holding. Let's put another Bag of Holding underneath the Bag of Holding. Let's draw a treasure. Let's draw by sacrificing a treasure. Alright, so we will cast a Saheeli here, baiting out some more counter spells. Everything else is more important to actually have a chance of winning, and we cannot cast these on our creatures. He will not counter that. So he will negate Saheeli here. We can cast Karn. He is tapped out. But we would have to sacrifice some treasures. And I don't think that's worth. Winged Words again. So there is a chance of him having another set of... Alright, he will return Sai, but that's fine. We will just replay him. We will get rid of Exclusion Mage, gain some life. We're back to 9. Now I feel way more comfortable. Because at 9, the chances of us dying should be really low. Alright. At this point, let's draw another card here. So we're down to 4 artifacts. Let's activate Bag of Holding. Let's put the tapped land underneath that. Let's cast Sai. And let's play a land. We don't need it untapped. Bag of Holding can give us a lot of cards. Yeah, it could give us some lands. It's actually a really useless cards.
Even a typhoon
now that I look at it.
With a single raindrop.
But
Bow to the howling winds.
alright, so Mu Youngling is at 4 loyalty, which is scary. It's actually not scary. We have a cast on for the token. We will draw a card here. It's Karn. At this point, we should probably just play Karn. Let's draw an extra card here. Another Sai. Let's activate Bag of Holding. Let's put Karn underneath that.
I will return.
Let's play the treasure map. Let's play the land. Let's play Karn.
I will defend my
We will
allies.
turn treasure map into a creature, but it
Evil
summons
cannot
summon.
withstand a
It has summoned a
righteous
sickness. What I wanted to do is I wanted to punch Mu Youngling below
Don't
3,
try my
but
patience.
that's not possible. If I turn this into a creature, it's tapped. If I turn this into a creature, I think it just dies because it's a 0/0. And the treasure map has summoning sickness, so no way for me to actually prevent 1- activation here. Mass manipulation is really bad for us. Is it though? We just need to kill Karn. Let's see. Let's see, it's not that bad. Let's see what he does here. His -2 should be completely useless to our opponent. His plus as well. So he essentially just stole like a target that is at 6 health that I need to punch a few times. So nothing major.
Some solutions must be built.
Mu Youngling
The sky
reducing
is
the
my
attack
domain.
on the treasure map. Oh, I cannot activate my treasure map. My Bag of Holding. You see the strength of Karn demonstrated here. That's actually really annoying. Alright. Let's punch Karn here.
You are only hurting
Down to
yourself.
4. Let's sacrifice 2 artifacts. I'm desperate. Let's sacrifice these 2. We draw another Karn. Alright. That's actually really good. Because we can now
I
fetch
have
with
faced
Karn.
worse than the likes of you. I am not.
and we will fetch 1 Meteor Golem. So we will get rid of his Karn. My Karn. With Meteor Golem next turn. Yep, you can create your elemental bird.
And it will offer assistance.
It's alright. You can do that. Now remember, I don't need Karn. I have a backup Karn underneath the bag of holding. We actually drew a lot of cards. I'm really, really pleased seeing this number 26. That's actually good. I'm really proud of this deck. Cycling through. The bad thing is we only have 3 artifacts. We need 2 more to actually enable the combo. We have 4 when we play Meteor Golem. But we need to find at least... We only need to find Tezzeret actually. If we find Tezzeret, we will go infinite damage. And laser beam him to oblivion.
Allow
Oh my god, he can turn my artifacts into creatures. It is pretty interesting. Oh my god. What the hell? Immortal Zod is our next opponent. He's playing as a Johnny. We have a keepable hand, I think. I don't even know anymore. This is probably my 10th game. And we are not able to show the combo at all. So let's keep this one. We have two really important combo pieces, one minor combo that lets us draw infinitely if we have established the normal combo, I guess, or the main combo. Let's annoy the enemy cat while petting our own cat. That at least is always nice. I like this so much. It kind of gives you something to do. And we're up against a really aggressive deck. Good thing is we are guaranteed to hit our third land drop because of the Traveler's Amulet. And our opponent will only damage us for 1. So that is indeed very, very good for us. I'm going to grab another swamp because we have cards that need. We will play Sai here into an Amber. And now I'm actually really happy with this hand. We get a Thopter. And we have everything we need for infinite damage in hand. Meaning all we need to do is somehow cast Tezzeret. And if we find a land, we can do that next turn because Kiora will allow us to untap a land. If we have 4, we can have 4, 5 if Amber, untap 1. Enough for Tezzeret. A flying creature is really bad for me. We have a land. We pick up a land. Alright, now hold on. Hold on. Alright, so the play is this tapped into Kiora. Passing the turn. That is the turn.
Great day to fight.
And next we can, depending on what our opponent does now, we will have to adjust, of course. But we are so close to showing off the combo. I'm hoping so bad that we can show this off. Alright. Next turn we can definitely cast Tezzeret. We can shoot a laser for 2 damage. But I don't think that's the best thing to do. I'm gonna create some more tokens first. Question is how? I need some more artifacts. So if we draw artifacts, fine. Can't do that.
You are fortunate I have not killed
Sorin
you
is a scary card to see here. Indeed, this is very scary. He could put
My bloodline flows through
so
you.
this is already a free far. But I don't really care about losing some loyalty on Kiora here, because I have a second one in hand. Alright, we draw Tezzeret. So that means we can waste one Tezzeret.
Life thrives.
You're a fool if you think you can outmaneuver me.
Should we return an artifact here? It actually brings us really close. It actually brings us really close to having the combo, right? Because if we play the amulet, we will generate one Thopter, and we play the amulet, right? That means we have 4 on the field. And if we have Tezzeret still on the board, we can pretty much go take off. If you find a land, we take off, right? I think we will take
I
off.
bestow a mighty curse.
We should be able to take off, guys. Fasten your seatbelts, because we might take off actually. That is a really bad joke. But we will have to take it. Alright, so Tezzeret is gone.
You will pay for this.
I don't know if I made a huge mistake, but I don't think that's a big problem. We have a second one. I don't want that. Alright, let's generate some more artifacts. Right now we have 4. 4 artifacts. Let's gain a life. There is actually nothing I want to do besides passing turn, right? We want to swing at Sorin. Nope. Doesn't make a lot of difference. So all we want to do is pass. We need to have one more artifact, and that means we can take off. And that's not a joke. That is actually not a joke. We need one more artifact, one more land. And we need to somehow survive against this board as well. But if we manage to do that, yep, I don't mind that. Can actually win this. Lazav, alright. So Bloodthirsty Aerialist is already at 7. And Lazav can turn into the Aerialist, but will not get the counters, right? That would be broken. So what is the plan? So he can sacrifice a vampire and finish off Kiora, but he can also just attack Kiora, because I won't block, that's for sure.
Blood calls to your soul.
He buffs the Aerialist again, and I'm pretty I want to know where he attacks now. Alright, so he goes for my face finally. It's about time. But is he not finishing off Kiora? That seems really risky. I'm going to take this. A champ. This will buff itself up to 9 attack. Yep, they will buff up. They will get counters as well. I find a land. Alright, how bad is that? I think we might go infinite now. We played Tezzeret. We play Karn for free.
My way.
Yep, we go infinite, guys. This is infinite. Infinite damage laser beam coming! In 5! No, it's going to take way longer, but let's start by getting one Guardian of Koilos. Come on, my dude. You need to stop watching porn, stop jerking your wiener, and actually let me resolve this combo, please. Please let me show this awesome combo. Please. Yes. Let's get a Guardian. Let's pay 1 for it. It will generate another Thopter. Now we don't have to pay for them anymore. My god, please let me show this off. Yes, let's draw a card. Let's return the Karn. Please don't concede. Please don't concede. Please, no. Let's play Karn again. Yep. It's getting real, my friend. Let's get another Guardian of Koilos. Alright, let's play it. Let's get another Thopter. We are already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please just time out one more time. That would be awesome. That means I can just play my stuff. Come on, Zod. Just time out one more time. Yes. Yes. Let's put this back into my hand. Yes, just time out, man. Just time out. You don't need to resolve all of this, man. Just let me do my thing here. Alright, perfect. Now he's timed out. And I can maybe show off the combo. Let's go. Take action. Yep. Play another one. Alright, my game is lagging like hell now. Take action. Return this one. Oh yeah, do you see it, guys? This will never stop. This will do infinite laser beam damage. And we will toss that into Immortal Zod's face. With Kiora, by the way, as you see, if she's on the board, you will draw infinite cards. Or as many cards as you have in your library. As long as you repeat this process over and over again. You will draw a lot of cards. As you can see here. Now we are already, I would say, halfway there. We will need to repeat this for another 15 times. Then we will shoot the biggest laser beam ever seen in MTG history. And if Immortal Zod will concede before we can actually shoot the laser beam, I will cry. I will actually just rage quit out of my existence. Because showing this combo off is so hard. Was so hard. Hold on. It was nightmare, guys. It was a nightmare. I might get it now. Or yeah, I should get it. Right. All we need to do is repeat this process over and over again until we are at 35 artifacts, and then we will activate the laser and shoot him in the face. No! Oh my god, oh no! What the hell am I doing? I declined the trigger.
Evil must not be tolerated.
No, I almost fucked up the combo. Luckily I have another Karn. I can get another Guardian from my hand. Oh my god. Such an idiot. Let's finish this. Take action. Alright, just concentrate. Yeah, just Please. Let me finish this combo. Take action. Come on, like, let me play this. Alright. Yep. Yep. Take action. Game is getting real laggy because of hand size. Yep, let's play this. Yep. Let's take action. Yeah, alright. Let's return this. Sounds good. Let's play another Guardian. Yep. Let's submit. Take action. Alright, let's activate this. Let's untap Mox. Let's actually play a Traveler's Amulet. That will give us 2 more artifacts. Now let's continue with this madness. Let's play another Guardian. We'll draw another card. Oh man, if he concedes now, before I can activate the laser, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be mad lad number 1. Let's play another one. Alright. We don't need way more artifacts. We are almost there. We're almost there, guys. We're really close. Right, we're at 1, 2, 3. I think we're at 30. Let's play another Mox. Let's play another bag. Let's play another Mox. Another bag. Let's play a Traveler's Amulet. There was one, right? Yep, here. Let's play another Guardian. Alright, I don't want to count, but I think we have lethal here. So, guys, are you ready? We are going to... Yeah, this 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 38. So we will kill him! Immortals out in 1 laser shot!
This should strike fear into
Oh
you.
man, what a relief. I finally did the combo. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Hey, Lenny here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Smash that bell, drop a like, and subscribe. Now I will leave you with a choice. The top video is my recommendation for you, and the bottom one is from YouTube. Now go check them out and tell me which one you enjoyed more.